Recently, the world is going through a lot of great changes, and it is very likely that these changes will be the seeds of the World War III. And if World War III really happens, what will it look like? As to know exactly what will happen in the future, we cannot know, but based on the current situation, we can make reasonable predictions about World War III. Now, let's see what the big picture of World War III will look like. Maybe the first thing that everyone thinks about nuclear warfare is that devastating. Rich and modern cities will be destroyed to ashes. Earth to orbit, humanity will disappear. But no, now the world is not only the US that has nuclear weapons like World War II. In fact, both publicly and secretly, many countries are possessing nuclear weapons and weapons power. Nuclear power is now many times more powerful than it was during World War II. For example, the Tsarist bomb that Russia tested was 3,600 times more powerful than the bombs dropped by the US on Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Therefore, no country would bring a nuclear weapon to attack other countries. That would mean the whole world would disappear. So the option of using nuclear power is not number one, even though it is the most powerful weapon. Instead, the war in the 4.0 era will be much different. The purpose of the war is to make the least amount of effort and the enemy to do the most damage. Then it will be a successful battle. So, what will bring such a perfect effect is cyber attacks. As you can see, modern weapons today are always controlled by modern computer system. People could be sitting in outer space, piloting in a rocket on Earth to attack a country half a world away. It's not like the old days when you had to run up to the enemy with a run and shout, "You die or I die," and then fight. Because modern and advanced weapons are often controlled by computers and connected to the network, it will be a war with absolutely no losses of soldiers and money. Maybe many people will think that's just the theory, but how to do it in practice? Because the security system in the military is very secure. 10 years ago, the Stuxnet attack of the US for Iran, the United States asked Iran to stop developing nuclear weapons, but Iran did not agree. So the United States developed a virus to spread globally, including Iran. But with normal computers, this virus is harmless. It just implicitly steals information from computers and RAM machines that are used to enrich uranium. Once infiltrated the enemy's computer system, the United States secretly controlled the centrifuges with the function of de-enriching uranium in Iran, causing it to rotate abnormally and self-destruct. 5,000 centrifuges broke down to surprise the Iranian engineers. As you can see, without losing a single bullet, the United States succeeded brilliantly in destroying Iran's nuclear development machinery. However, if this option is not feasible, what happens when the network attack fails? Military experts believe that the option of using remote control weapon stations will be chosen. We have cruise missiles, have remote control aircraft, have intelligent robots that find and destroy targets. As you can see, robots are superior to humans. If it inhaled toxic gases or biological weapons, they would not be able to die, and their accuracy will be very high. So, they will definitely be more effective at the target. It can minimize human damage and win quickly. A small weapons war will be found in the 21st century. Missiles will be the most used weapon. We will see it hovering in the sky like the war of Israel and Palestine, but not just stopping and attacking on the ground, in the sea, or in the sky. A war in space would probably happen. Certain countries can also attach dangerous weapons or spy devices. Many types of rockets, such as intercontinental rocket, it is also launched into space and then returned to the ground. To sum up, destroying the enemy's satellites, attack the weapons from space will be the necessary battle. Without GDP, without navigation, many weapons would be useless. Finally, a nuclear attack is likely to be carried out, but it's definitely the worst option. Because as soon as one country launches a nuclear war, nuclear missiles around the world will fly widely. Currently, there are thousands of nuclear bombs in the world, with a capacity of millions of TNT per bombs. Cities turned to ashes, millions of people lost their lives. Even the Earth deviating from its orbit would be possible. At that time, it was precisely humanity that destroyed themselves. Einstein said that, "I do not know with what weapons World War III will be fought, but World War IV will be fought with sticks and stones." Simply understanding, our civilization will be burned down in World War III and we will come back to the Stone Age. We don't know how much economic benefit the war will bring to the winning country, but one thing is for sure. All countries have to sacrifice a lot of innocent people. Hope all countries in the world can live in peace and never have the war.